Hey y'all, welcome back to the ranch. I'm Jared Paul, and today we are nearing my anniversary mark in the bonsai world, my bonsai-versary. So it will be my 2-year anniversary on the 16th of February since I started with this Planter's Choice Bonsai Starter Kit. Okay, so that was February 16th, 2018. Laura had gotten it for me for Valentine's Day, and this began my world and obsession with bonsai. So I thought how fun it would be nearing my 2-year mark in bonsai and also my 1-year mark as a YouTube bonsai guy. I started at my 1-year mark in bonsai on February 16th, 2019. Okay, so it's been 1 year about on YouTube. So what I wanted to do today was get into the new kit, take a look at the differences between 2 years ago's Planter's Choice Bonsai Starter Kit and today's. And I wanted to get the seeds starting to soak. This way, on the 16th, I could actually plant the seeds. So, and then I would also like to take a look at the trees that I have, the specimens that I have that are either from this grow kit or they are of the same genus variety that are offered in this. So we could take a look at what a full-grown tree looks like when you do actually get the seeds. So, lots coming up. I'm really excited about it. So that's what's coming up on today's episode of Jarhead. All right, y'all. So it looks like this year they have this moisture meter in here where last year we had these cool little scissors. And I love these scissors. They're great with getting in, really small trees, 5 branches, and I have a lot of seedlings, so these help. Also, if you're defoliating, I really like these. So they don't come in this year's kit, but one thing that's interesting on this one, this bonsai tree kit from 2 years ago, it says that it has the biodegradable planting pods, and this says it has reusable pots. So I'm looking, it looks like those are the two differences because they both offer the same 4 trees. So we're looking at, okay, so that's something else that's different. They are the same 4 trees. However, 2 years ago, it names it by its genus Latin name. So Pinus aristata, the Dilonyx regia, Jacaranda mimosifolia, and Picea abies North America. Okay, now this year's, it has the same 4 varieties, but it has its standard nomenclature, when you would just be having a conversation with somebody that maybe doesn't know trees or species in this way. So the Pinus aristata is the Rocky Mountain pine. The Dilonyx regia is the Royal Poinsettia. The Jacaranda mimosifolia is a blue jacaranda, and the Picea abies North America is your Norway spruce. So I'm guessing a Norway spruce variety that grows here in North America, which I have some in my yard we're going to check out in a little bit. Okay, so those are the two differences. So we've got scissors with this kit, moisture control meter with this kit, and biodegradable pots that I didn't like because they really sucked up the water quickly and you had to water way too often. So let's check it out. Really all we're doing today is getting the seeds and getting those soaked as far as this kit goes. And then we'll come back in however many days it recommends to soak the seeds for, and we will do that then. So we have these cool pots, and yeah, looks like they have their own little drip tray built in. These are cool. Good amount of holes. So I'm liking that already. These are better than the biodegradable ones. And then these discs are similar or the same. We have our bamboo markers and instruction kit. And then we have our seeds. So cool. I'm going to get these seeds all soaked up. And then we're going to go around my house and take a look at the varieties of these trees that I already have growing. And if there's any pruning or anything that needs to be done on that. Okay, so I just wanted to get into this instruction guide and just see what they recommend. What I would typically do is just really hot water, a couple of days. If it has a really thick shell, I would scarify it a little bit with a little palm sander. Or, you know, if it's not that thick, I would just put a piece of sandpaper in a jar. And you put the seeds in that jar and you just shake it around vigorously, and that'll scar it up. I had success with lemon-scented and red gum seeds with that. Okay, so these are really cool. Mine lasted pretty much until this year. I have one disintegrating with my Pinus auristata that I'll show you later. But they even changed the face of these. They didn't have, yep, okay, so they have the cool Latin name below and then your general name above. All right, I like that. Put all this stuff together. Learning guide. I just want the first step, y'all. Soak the seeds in a bowl of warm water for 18 to 24 hours. All right, so I'm going to stick with my 2-day method. Get it nice and warm. And what I do is, just so you don't get them messed up, I don't even mess with marking them. I just float the seeds in there, and then I float the plastic container in that cup. And this way you don't get the varieties messed up. So I'm just trying to get this water good and above room temperature. So I'll just add my seeds while that's happening. All right, Deinonychus regia, the flame tree. That's my original one that I grew. Picea aves. This is the Norwegian spruce, North American variety. I had some come up and then wither away with this kit. And then I actually have some that are little babies that are looking rough down in the basement greenhouse that I'll show you in a little bit as well. All right. This is the Jacaranda mimosaphilia, the blue jacaranda. I have a bunch of those. I did not have success with this kit growing those, but I did after the fact. And then Pinus auristata. I have 2 of these from the original kit. Yeah, 3 trees from a 4 different tree kit. I know. It was the beginning. Okay, so I'm just going to fill them about halfway up the cup. Oh, I thought I dropped the jacaranda seed. There we go. Saved it. All right. And last one, Picea aves. Cool. And I'll just set these on the counter out of the way. And then let's see, today's Monday. Wednesday morning will be part 2 of this series where I actually get into the kit and plant it up. All right, so as you enter the front of my property, I have these 3 weeping Norwegian spruce, Picea aves. And they're all different in their own way. That one is really full. Love that one. This one is a little taller and leaner, but it has a lot of character. And I haven't done much pruning to these since I've gotten them. They've been with me a couple years. I got a great deal at a nursery on them. What I have done is I've taken out in early spring or late winter, and then late fall, I've taken out any vertical growth that they have because I want to keep that natural canopy weeping. So those are the 3 that I have that are way larger than little seedlings, but way bigger than that. Look at that guy. There's one next to it as well. All right, so here we have my Deinonychus regia. I did a hard prune, repotting root prune on it a few weeks ago. If you're interested in seeing that video, it shouldn't be too far buried in there. And I put it in this nice blue pot to match its big canopy. So this actually is growing back in. It's kicking off lots of new growth, new buds. And so that's encouraging because it was the first time I pruned this bad boy's roots. I had pruned it a bunch and they grow back relatively quickly, but the growth had slowed, which made me think that it was pot bound, and it was. So this is a cutting from a few prunings ago, and I believe it is really taken. It was kind of tall and skinny, but its canopy is coming in nicely now, so I'm pleased with that. So that should be a nice future bonsai. And I have one more pot with them in the other room. Do it for us today here at Jarhead Bonsai. I'm running a little low on disc space, so we're going to stop it after the Deinonychus regia, and we'll pick it up with the blue jacaranda in part 2. So that's what's coming up next on Jarhead Bonsai. So have a great day, y'all. Take care.